My friends, the time is now, the place is here. This is OTT Insider. I'm the big beefy boy, Shaz Beef, and today I'm unfortunately joined by Edward Stuart Tate. How's the recovery going, bud?
Not great.
No?
No, not great at all.
I...
Corbin, that white star line.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. I seen you the other day when you were in the car and you weren't wearing the neck brace. You kept shouting, "What a maneuver!" Wow. You kept doing that. You were parking traffic.
The physio and doctor said only if I wear it all the time, my neck might set in the wrong way. And what a maneuver. There was some guy doing a 3-point turn ahead of me. It was very impressive.
You came in without it. You just put it on down here. I seen that.
Can we get on with the show, please? I've got a very sore neck. Very sore neck.
Do you have Lloyd's of London claim in or anything like that?
None of your goddamn business.
Okay. Well, today we are here to talk about a lot of events that have been announced for OTT. We have Limerick, we have Belfast, we have Dublin, we have Killarney, we have Carlow.
A lot of places that don't deserve OTT are getting OTT. So,
do you not
well done, fans?
Do you not view this as a net positive that OTT are touring all around Ireland?
No, I think we should be positioning ourselves in certain areas and not expanding whatsoever.
Ourselves, so you're...
Well, Shane, I'm becoming a bit of a big deal around here. Not sure if you saw Joe Cabray's latest announcement. Edward Stuart Tate is going to be commentating at Contenders.
Follow my footsteps. You're following my footsteps. Remember I did the Belfast show?
No.
Oh yeah, you didn't listen to that one, did you? That's what when I seen that, I was quite intrigued by the fact that you were going to be commentating, and then I seen you in the car going, "What a maneuver!" and all. Can you explain to us some of your commentating idols?
No, I can't. It's none of your business. I'm sick of you questioning my knowledge of wrestling, the sport I love, the game that I've grown up with, and you keep questioning it.
I'm just asking you who's your favourite commentator.
Yeah, but it's none of your business. I don't ask you those stupid questions.
You don't know any, do you?
I know a lot, and I'm not telling you, that's for sure.
Are you looking forward to it at least?
Well, I'd say it's yes is the answer, short answer. Long answer is I think the OTT fans and the Tateaholics are looking forward to it a lot more.
Nobody's looking forward to it.
Everyone is looking forward to it.
Did you not see all the things on X?
I saw a few things.
They were. Do you want me to?
No. I'd absolutely stop.
Because Aonghus McAnally, and we'll get into Joe's promo with Aonghus.
You snooze, you lose, Ango. Actions have consequences. I said that on Twitter.
People are very annoyed by the fact that you're going to be commentating on the...
Get a bit of impartiality for the first time.
For F's sake, that clown shouldn't be anywhere near OTT. That's coming in from Senan.
That's about Ango, I think.
It's not, no. Elsewhere we have, so this is what the bottom of the barrel looks like. That's from a Maxwell original.
Don't know what that means.
Logan Bryce, remember Logan Bryce?
Yeah. Big fan of him.
I like this version of Joe Cabray, but your man Tate is a wet white.
I think if you see my reply there, I let that one slide. I still respect Logan Bryce.
You sent him your business card.
Yep.
Yeah. It was just
which, by the way, says commentator on it. So
you just send him a picture that you took on your phone of your business card. Lauren says, "Oh no, don't do it, Joe."
Why? We're not like every
Sean
dumb
O'Rourke,
fan we have to listen to.
You sick F.
Well, that's rude.
Sean McKiernan just goes, "What?" Now, you did mention fan, but a lot of workers jumped in on it too.
Okay.
Jade Walford, who is an announcer, said, "Would it be impossible for me to comment without being rude?" So she's not going to say anything.
That's ruder than saying something.
Dennis, sexy waistcoat.
No, skip.
I don't know what to say. This doesn't feel right. Chap couldn't lace Angus's boots.
We'll see, Dennis. We'll see.
Niall Morrow, who would be OTT insider with ourselves. He just doesn't like being around you anymore. Worst nightmare. Tate doesn't know the name of a single wrestling move.
Yeah, well, Morrow was fired just so you know. That's why he's not here.
Give us a wrestling move.
The sharpshooter.
The shark shooter.
Sharpshooter.
Rob AVFC. Joe, you're trying to sell tickets, not get people to ask for refunds. That was another fan.
He sounds cheap.
He's been in the ring at OTT.
He sounds cheap.
Don Marnell, classic OTT commentator.
Well. What's he got to say?
He just used a gif of a person looking very shocked and appalled. Terry Thatcher, never been so happy to not be around for a show. Can't wait to watch this back on mute.
Terry Thatcher said that.
Yeah.
Loser. He's never going to get it done. I've been saying that. Thatcher, never getting it done.
The 5 marks, all right. Now I have an issue with Joe Cabray.
Don't mention those.
And finally, Aonghus McAnally. Nice way to find out, huh?
He could, well, if he had a brain, he would have seen it coming. I mean, called Joe Cabray a bastard on an OTT show. I don't think that should be allowed. That's your boss. Show some decorum. And then he had the interview with Joe. Can we talk about that interview?
Yeah, let's talk about the interview, yeah.
He had the interview with Joe, and I think it was very clear by the end of that interview that Aonghus was on the way out, and someone was probably going to be on the way in. Happened to be me.
Just Joe being a dick.
No, this is a business decision. This is like, Joe is not vindictive whatsoever. This is a business decision. Joe looked at the landscape and said, how can I improve my product, get rid of that import, and bring in Tate baby?
The interview in itself started off very hostile, but Joe said a lot of things, not just about OTT, but the landscape of independent wrestling.
Yeah.
Says people can't draw.
True.
Called Jay fragile.
I mean, I've been saying that for months. Are we going to talk about the fact that your job could be on the line here? The fact that in the last OTT Insider, you started the episode calling Joe out.
What, you going to... I'm not hired by... I'm not...
This is an official...
Yeah, they pay you. I'm a subcontractor.
And I pay you.
Yeah, so you're going to fire me, are you? You're going to be down here on your own.
I'm telling you to watch yourself. That's what I'm saying.
You're not my boss. I don't care.
Technically, I'm your boss. Yeah, I'm your boss. And it's funny.
All right, fire me then.
Just get through the episode.
You have no one to chat with you.
Get through the episode.
Unless I was here.
Look,
you're going to fire me.
After you edit it, we'll chat.
Maybe Joe might fire you for the things said on Insider.
Not going to happen. I've never said anything about Joe on Insider, anything negative. Always positive. And everything he said in that interview... Shut up!
You've signed an agreement.
In that interview was correct. Joe was absolutely right. So let's move on from this thing that's going on.
You going to shout at me again?
No, not. Just...
You want to apologise?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What was that? Starry.
I'm sorry that I shouted.
Okay, we can proceed.
Yeah, we can. So the landscape is changing.
Yeah, that does seem very evident.
For the better.
Why we don't know. What was wrong with OTT before?
The landscape changed when Joe retired. Sorry. Something in my eye there. But he's back. And he's the greatest Irish wrestler of all time. Ever.
You tearing up, bro?
Just think we should be respectful of what he's done for us.
Yeah, but he's not being respectful of the fans.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
He's after turning Colin Black's head.
Colin Black's head didn't need to be turned. He is a future world champion. He is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, wrestler in Europe right now. Maybe the world, I don't know, but Europe, certainly. And Joe likes to hang out with high-level professionals. Colin Black is a professional, and he's going to get it done.
Get it done when?
As soon as he wants, I'd imagine. Just line up the match, give him the title.
We know that he's not going to get it done at Contenders. We have a few match announcements for Contenders, June 8th, the Ringside Club on a Sunday. We know that Big Damo has been announced, of which Joe was very respectful towards Big Damo.
You got some insider info this week.
Yeah.
Doing your job. Okay, so who we got against Damo?
Well, you should, since you're such a bootlicker, you should be having this info now.
Well, I probably will get it quicker than you, but for now...
Well, you're going to get it off me now.
Give me your info.
Big Damo is going up against your friend, the Bull, CBL.
He's not my friend, but he is a client anytime he wants it. Big Damo, CBL. Wow. What a match that's going to be. That's going to be heavy hitting.
Yeah.
CBL's not going to get it done if he brings Gandhi along with him. That's the sad fact of the matter. CBL is on his own. He's got a shot. CBL is looking for better representation.
You'll be commentating though.
I'll be hyping up CBL. I'm going to show Peter Gandhi what it's like to be a hype man. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hype up CBL big time. Big Damo. It's Big Damo, isn't it?
Yeah, like Big Damo's, he has been given opportunities to a lot of people. Of course, like Colin Black had the opportunity for the world title, lost. We've seen the likes of Limo going up against Big Damo in the complex. So won. He's given lots of opportunities to different people.
He's got a pick in him though, isn't he? Like, is he picking beatable opponents? Is that what's happening?
I wouldn't have classified Limo as an easy option or an easy route.
I would say that Damo picked Limo at a crossroads in Limo's career. I think Limo now, yeah, he'd put up to Big Damo.
Limo's over in the States. He's made a television debut and everything.
Yeah, he's picking CBL right now because he's got the worst manager of all time. So he knows that he's weak. He's going to get poor judgment. He's going to get poor advice. So that's probably why he's picking CBL. And CBL's on a losing streak like we've never seen before in OTT. So
but the fans are behind him, and that goes to show how impactful he is as a person, how impactful his song is, even though you didn't like.
I think what we've learned in the last few weeks is that it doesn't matter what the fans think. It doesn't matter what they want. It's going to get them nowhere. So CBL is another man, maybe just needs to turn his head and think, why? Like, am I doing this for the fans? Am I doing this for me? And the sooner he starts to get a little bit selfish, maybe this Big Damo match, we'll see what happens at Contenders. Maybe that's when he'll get selfish. But if he's with Gandhi, walkover, Big Damo.
I don't think the next one will be a walkover. Kat Von K has been announced to go up against the OTT Women's Champion, Raven Creed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's going to be a battle.
I wanted this match for a while.
It's a big opportunity for Kat.
Huge.
She's very powerful and she's very acrobatic as well. Mm-hmm. Like she's able to move. It might be a tough task for Raven Creed.
Have they come up against each other before?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, I think like Raven, I suppose we often sleep on Raven in that she always gets it done. Like there's very few women out there who have got the technical prowess, the experience, and the skills as Raven Creed.
And the mentality,
the focus. But Kat Von K, we've been saying on OTT Insider for 6 months now, she is the next big thing in Irish women's wrestling. Is she a contender? We'll find out. We will find out on Sunday.
That's the great thing about these shows. As much as I dislike him now, I still do respect everything that Colin Black has achieved in his wrestling career, but he says that's where it all started from. LJ Cleary, the same thing. That's where it all started from. He was on Backlash there recently, and he started off in OTT on Contenders.
Was he? He's on Backlash.
Yeah. Becky Lynch against Lyra Valkyria. LJ showed up in the crowd. That's fiance.
That little nerd is LJ Cleary. Jeez. Well, so, okay, great. To your point, Contenders, great place to give people an opportunity.
Did you just call LJ Cleary a nerd?
The guy with the glasses and the hair.
Yeah, that guy.
I've seen LJ Cleary. LJ Cleary is he's a very impressive wrestler. That guy was LJ Cleary. Are you mistaken? This
is why you think he didn't come up and shake your hand, because you just didn't know what he looked like when he wasn't wrestling?
Okay. I don't know if this is is this a joke or something? The guy in the crowd at Backlash, the nerd, like the hair was back like this and the glasses. That's LJ Cleary, the LJ Cleary that we've been talking about on Insider since the beginning.
That was LJ Cleary, yeah.
And then that LJ Cleary is the same LJ Cleary that we've seen at the Ambassador recently against Keane Noonan.
Yes.
Jeez. That's amazing. Wow. Okay. Didn't. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
You're such a dumbass, man.
Wow.
How are you going to commentate if you don't know what people look like?
I know what they look like when it matters, when the bell rings.
Other matches that are announced, and this was announced on the likes of X, and we've seen on Instagram. Renzo Rose, oppa,
Yes.
going up against the young contender in Young Dara.
Yeah. He's going to teach him a lesson. Young Dara's going to get a valuable lesson at Contenders, and I cannot wait to see it. You don't disrespect someone like Renzo Rose. Rose is old school. Renzo Rose he was brought up right, not like a little upshot like Young Dara.
Do you not think it's actually disrespectful that Renzo Rose had a chair in the middle of where people are training? There's no other chairs around there. That looked like not an appropriate place to have a chair.
How do you know there's no other chairs around there?
We've seen in the video.
We just saw one chair.
Yeah, where was the other chair?
There could be chairs over on the other wall.
Yeah, over on the other wall. So put the chair over there.
Young Dara couldn't walk.
King of the castle. King of the castle.
Young Dara couldn't walk 10 meters to another chair. Instead, he has to sit on Renzo Rose's designated chair.
He wasn't sitting on it. He just had a bag on it.
It's stupid bag as well. I've never seen a dumber looking bag in my life. No, absolutely not, Shane. Young Dara needs to be taught. He needs to be taught respect. He needs to be taught old school wrestling respect. And this is going back to what Joe said. There's too many people out there who don't know the fundamentals of wrestling. Respect is high up there. It's one of the key elements of professional wrestling.
What are the others?
Well,
Respect.
Did I say respect?
You said respect, yeah. What's the others?
Wrestling.
The one of
the thing where
the key elements of fundamentals of wrestling is wrestling.
Yeah. And respect. 3.
That was 2. You said respect already, so I'm not putting the third finger up. 1, 2.
I don't think I said respect.
You did.
Commentating.
Commentating is one of the fundamentals of wrestling.
And doing the right thing.
So the 4 fundamentals of wrestling is respect, wrestling, commentating, and doing the right thing.
Yeah. Those are the 4 pillars of wrestling.
You've nailed that one, man. Nailed it. I'm looking forward to seeing Young Dara, though.
I'm just going to circle Renzo's name here. That Renzo will win that very easily. He's going to win that very easily. Renzo. Okay. This card is going to be short because that'll be about 10 seconds, that match. CBL, Big Dan, maybe 60 seconds. Raven Creed, Catherine K, we'll give it maybe 10, 15 minutes. Who knows? This is going to be a very short show. Extremely short. What else we got? Actually, that reminds me. I've got a little bit of insider information for you, Shane.
From me?
For you, Shane.
Is your source Ty Claude?
No, my source is not Ty Claude, although he is excellent if you're looking for high quality inside information. My source is to be determined by you, and it is that Zarkov and Jay Steins are planning something for Contenders.
Against each other?
No, Shane. They're planning something together.
Zarkov and Jay Steins?
Together.
Ilya Zarkov.
Yeah.
And this is Gangland. Jay Steins are planning something.
Yeah. Ilya Zarkov, the smoking, scary Eastern European fella, and Jay Steins
from Compton,
from wherever he's from, yeah, are planning something. Something very sounds dangerous to me. I don't know what they're planning. I just got told they're planning something. Maybe I should have asked.
The last 2 times we've seen Jay Steins in OTT, was that one of them was at the last Contenders where JJ Gale and Jay.
Too many J's.
Yeah, there was a lot of J's that time.
Yeah.
Bet him up. Also, then we seen him in the Belfast Battle Royal.
Yeah.
And when he dove off the top rope and landed flat in his face.
Didn't see that. Was out.
Wasn't a great day for Zarkov at that either, when he lost his flex off with a man named Flex.
He should have won it.
You know that man named Flex, that big jack dude out of Maxted. You know, that massive Adonis of a man who can like jump so high for a drop kick with unbelievable precision, where he could like, for instance, hit you right in the neck and like jar your neck that way. And then he could pick you up over his head and like spin you and then drop you directly down on your neck. That he can kind of like just hit you from any direction. That guy. Yeah, Ilya Zarkov, he went up against him and lost in record time.
Yeah.
And so Jay and Zarkov are planning something together.
That's what I've heard.
That'll be interesting.
That's what I heard.
I wonder what's going to happen there, bud.
Yeah, I think Zarkov has got an impressive body as well. I think Zarkov...
Peak male physique, as he says.
Yeah, I think he potentially should have won that flex off. Might have stopped some things happening later on in that Belfast show. But look, Zarkov and Jay are planning something. I don't know what it is. I don't really respect Jay Steins. I think he's deluded. There's something off about that guy. Zarkov, I have a lot of respect for. So let's see. Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully Zarkov teaches him a lesson.
Lots of things still to be announced that we're kept in the lurch over.
Yeah. There's actually another thing that...
Oh, you've more insider.
Well, it's not really an insider. It's me asking you.
I have no inside information. They were the matches that were told to me. CBL, Big Demo.
Yeah.
Kafon K.
Yeah, okay.
And then, of course, Young Dara and Renzo.
Okay, let's be real. Frankie Vendetta thing. You bringing that to Contenders, apparently?
Frankie Vendetta.
Frankie Vendetta.
Who's he?
Who's he?
Yeah.
Frankie Vendetta.
Is this a debut?
Frankie Vendetta is debuting at OTT Contenders.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You know this.
Who is he?
He's you, Shane. You know this. You are Frankie Vendetta.
Who is he?
I'm not sure if you're ribbing me. Like, what's the plan for Frankie Vendetta?
So OTT have a debut coming for Contenders.
Yeah.
And your man's name is Frankie Vendetta. That's a cool name, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I don't know what the crack is. Are you pretending that you're not Frankie Vendetta? Like, what is this? I don't understand this. I don't understand what's happening.
Why would I be debuting in a wrestling thing? I've already made a debut years ago.
Yeah, I know, and
and then I gave it up.
You did give it up because you're injured a lot and you're older and you shouldn't be doing this.
I am old,
and I'm saying, don't come to Contenders, Shane.
I'm definitely coming to Contenders. Maybe that's why you didn't ask me to do the commentating job, because I was bitching about him last time, but I'm getting a ticket. I'm going.
Okay, can I... So you're not Frankie Vendetta.
I have never heard of this person.
There's a good few reasons why you shouldn't go to Contenders. I'll tell them to you. I'll think of what they are later on, and then I'll tell them to you, and then maybe you might stay away.
I want to see this.
Nobody wants you.
I want to see Young Dara against Renzo. No. I want to see this guy with the cool name, Frankie Vengeance.
Frankie Vendetta.
I want to see that. I want to see CBL and Big Demo and Kafon K. There's a lot that I'd want to see. Why wouldn't I go?
Nobody wants you there, first of all. And second of all, I think it's in my interests that you don't go.
In your interests?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing it anyway. In whatever guise it is.
Why are you winking at me?
I didn't wink at you. I blinked.
You did a single blink.
A single blink?
A single blink? No way.
Yeah, I can single blink. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
another bit of insider information.
You are full of it today. Frankie Vengeance debut.
Vendetta. Frankie Vendetta.
Ilya and Jay.
Yeah. And
doing something.
Well, I'm going to, let's be honest, I'm going to have a lot more inside information going forward. Callum Black will be at the show. I repeat, Callum Black, OTT future world champion, will be at Contenders, and it is must see.
I'm going to be in the crowd booing him.
Boo.
Boo.
I don't know.
You sold out. Because he did. Oh, I'm cashing in my investment.
Yeah, so that's all my inside information.
I have something that might break your heart.
Go on.
I thought you'd know this, to be honest with you.
Maybe I do.
Considering, well, you tell me then. Any word on the social elite?
No. Yes.
What's the word on the social elite?
Maxer, I can't say it actually. I can't say it.
Imagine this.
You say it.
Your first time commentating, and you won't get to commentate on a social elite match.
I'm going to mention them a lot anyway.
We talked about the devastating effects of what that weekend had on the social elite when they were at, was it 469 days as the OTT tag champions. Then they lost in the ambassador to a team that wasn't even a tag team, and then they lost to BDE, who were gobshites.
Because of Sammy D.
And we talked about the devastating effects that would have on the body of Sean Maxer, and it looks like it certainly did. We mightn't be seeing him for a while. Now, I do want to say, I do wish Maxer a speedy recovery from his injury.
Maxer, get well soon. Please. I miss you. We all miss you. So come back stronger. We're all rooting for you. And just from all here on the team at OTT Insider, we really hope to see you right around the corner. Take care, bud.
That was incredibly heartwarming.
That was real.
That was real, wasn't it? From the heart. Are you suggesting that other stuff about you isn't real?
No, that was real. Like real.
Shoot.
No, real.
Yeah, that's what shoot is, a shoot.
Shoot, I don't know what that means.
Matthew Bullet Smith, though, could be going out on his own then.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Is he at Contenders?
He could be. Who'd you put him up against?
Ooh. The Bullet. Who would you put him up against?
Him and Jay?
No.
They've had some good battles.
No.
That's how the Social League won the title.
We don't want to see Jay.
They won the tag team title off Jay and Be Cool.
No, we don't want to see Jay. We got Jay. We got Jay Steins. We don't need Jay.
He's the NLW champion.
Barely.
What do you mean barely?
He's just about. He's sellotaped together. Blue tack. He's barely the MLW champion.
But he is the NLW champion. Would you not like to see Matthew Bullet Smith go up against Jay for the NLW title at some stage in the future? Maybe not Contenders, but...
No, I'd love that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would love that. Yeah.
Would you not be worried about Matthew Bullet Smith doesn't know how to wrestle single matches now?
No, absolutely not.
Imagine you're in the ring and you're going to tag your tag team partner Maxer and he's just not there for you, man. He's just like, oh, I'm going for a hot tag. Oh, where is he? Visualize it. Close your eyes and visualize it. You're in the ring. You're in a headlock. You're working your way out of a headlock. Bam, bam, bam. You hit the ropes. They throw a line. You duck. You come back. Double clothesline. Bam. Oh no. Double down. Double down. The ref's counting. 1.
Stop the count.
2. Stop it. 3. 4. Matthew goes to get up. He goes to look over. For the hot tag, he jumps. There's no Maxer there. He turns around. Jay's up. Close your eyes. Brain Buster!
Oh!
Boom! Matthew Bullet Smith gets hit with a brain buster. Jay goes up top. 450 splash. 1, 2, 3. Chase the champ still.
No. Yeah, we don't want that.
Foxy raises his hand.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't
Matthew
want
Bullis Smith.
Stop.
Despondent. Crying.
This is ridiculous. No.
What makes a good man? Someone with an NLW title. Matthew's crying. You're on the commentary booth. You can't even go over and console
NLW. I
him.
thought it was MLW.
No, NLW.
Oh, okay.
You're in the commentary booth. You can't even console Matthew. Matthew's crying. He's bawling.
I'll come down.
You won't be allowed. You have contractual obligations.
I can do that. I can come down.
He goes behind the curtain. No one's there. He's on his own. Social Elite is after pissing off everyone.
I'll send him a text. I'll say, wait, don't go after show. Wait there. I'll come around
and then you could go quit. You could quit wrestling.
Well, hopefully that none of that happens, and Maxer is back soon.
Yeah, I don't know the extent. I don't even know what the injury is.
I don't know it either. I just know it's devastating for me.
You all right?
No.
It's kind of like been a bad run for you, hasn't it?
No, it's a good run for me.
No, Maxer's injured. Social Elite lost the titles. You busted your neck.
Setback.
Now the OTT superfan Tommy Flynn, he's like telling people to stick up the V's to you. A V for
Frankie Vendetta.
For Vendetta, yeah, give you the V.
That's what he's doing. Yeah, that's what I get that out of my face.
No, it's a V. Throw them V's up.
Yeah, you are Frankie Vendetta. No,
I don't know this guy, but I'm a bit of a fan.
Tommy Flynn.
No, well, the Vendetta. That's a cool name. The Vendetta. Oh, God. Sorry, Tommy Flynn, yeah. Number one fan.
This is straight. Just thinking about Tommy Flynn is hurting my neck.
He says, when you see Tate, throw the V's up.
Are we done?
Is it a short episode today?
Well, I just feel I'm on a winning streak here.
You're not.
I am. I'm going to kill that comedian in Belfast at some stage.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to kill it on commentary because I'm Edward Stuart Tate.
I think that's going to be a nightmare.
You're going to look a fool when you realise you're Frankie Vendetta. So that's like technically a victory for me.
Looking forward to seeing him.
Looking forward to being him.
How could I be him?
Yeah. There's some, this is getting something off about this. The show is becoming like strange, weird. I don't think people like that. I think people like happy. Edward Stuart Tate gives the news. You nod along. You're whatever. I don't even know what you do here anymore. But get your head right. Get your head right, and don't come to OTT Contenders next week.
This has been OTT Insider. I'm going to be at OTT Contenders when you see Edward Stuart Tate over at the commentary booth.
Give me
throw
wave.
the V's up. Oosh. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to all these shows coming up. Summer Bash. Wow. You're not going to be on commentary for that one anyway.
Summerfest.
It's Summer Bash. We're up in Belfast. We're going to be in Limerick. We're going to be in Carlow. There's Comic Cons.
You get your Edward Stuart Tate merch at the merch stand as you enter in a Contenders. Yeah, of course.
What's the merch?
Just socks and business cards and t-shirts and
socks.
Socks, yeah. Shoes.
I'm wearing socks.
We'll see you on Sunday.
The two of us.
Just me.
Just the two of us.
Not together. What's that?
Huh?
What's that thing at the end?
What?
You did this Frankie Vendetta sign. You did the sign.
Frankie Vendetta.
You signed off at the sign.
Vendetta. Is that Italian?
I don't know. This is ridiculous.
Oh, you taking off the brace?
No.
See, like the brace is off. Like the brace is off. Oh yes, sir. I can boogie, but I need a certain song. I can boogie, 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 all night long. Oh yes, sir. I can boogie. Oh, Shane, edit that, you bitch, yeah?